Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Jamal Wade, and if you haven't yet, be sure to like, comment, turn on post notification, and most important, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Yo, what's poppin', man? Welcome back. And in today's video, I'm actually doing a little twist to it. You know, I started looking more into my engagement and my subscribers, and I noticed that a lot of people started to, push towards how to grow on YouTube. And as you guys know, I got videos on that. But in today's video, I'm going to do a reaction to how to script your YouTube video to get more views. And I think this is very important because your script is what triggers the algorithm. And I'm not going to say too much, but we're going to get into this video. Without further ado, let's go.
Here's how to script your YouTube videos to get more views. I've used this exact method to get over 50 million views on YouTube, and I want to show you my exact scripting.
I believe that he definitely reached over 50 million. So this already got my attention, honestly. Let's go.
Framework. My best tips for increasing retention and what mistakes you need to avoid in your script. The framework I use in every single video goes hook, content, transition.
Okay.
The hook is your intro. It's the opening moments of your video, and I like to think of the hook in two different parts. Part one of the hook comes first. It is literally the first thing a viewer is going to watch when they click on your video. The opening of...
This is very true. You know, I got my little intro that I do, and I feel like that's my hook. You know what I'm saying? That's like my hook to get my, my followers and my subscribers, should I say, into the video. But yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Your video is arguably the most important part of your YouTube video because this is where most people are going to make a decision to leave. If you look into the YouTube studio, you'll find that sometimes 30 or 40% of people will just dip off within the first 30 seconds.
That's
true. This can often happen if the intro does not deliver on the title and thumbnail. When you saw this video, you saw the title and
you see right there. Look, let me just go ahead and you see right there. A script formula, thumbnail, you see him pointing at it. The duration is there, you know what I'm saying? He got the whole title. It's A1. A1.
The thumbnail, you instantly got some sort of expectation of what was inside of this video and what you're going to learn. Now, of course, the title says how to write a script for a YouTube video. And so the opening line of this video, I said, here's how to script your YouTube videos to get more views. Right away, within the first couple seconds, you at least know you're in the right place, and I'm gonna get right into the action. I didn't start the video with, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new here. No, I didn't do any of that. You see, people's attention spans are very short, and when they click on a video, especially when it's a new viewer and they don't know you yet.
This is very true. I ain't gonna hold them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when they get into YouTube and they start doing their YouTube videos, they do exactly what I did. You know what I'm saying? And I did that just for the simple fact I'm doing reaction videos, and I like the whole commentating thing, but he's very right on that point as far as just get straight into the video, especially if it's an educational video or if it's informational, get straight into the video.
You have to deliver right away. Now, there's three things here that I did that actually make people want to watch the video longer. Number one, I utilized authority by showcasing a personal experience that I had. This again builds trust with the viewer on why they should actually listen to me talk about scripting YouTube videos. Now, if you don't want to talk about yourself, you can do a very similar thing by using a case study and talking about someone else who has done the thing you're going to teach them about. Now, hear me that.
Prime example, exactly what I'm doing. So I'm watching this video, but y'all learned it through him, but I'm talking about it with him. So, yeah.
This doesn't always have to be in the intro, but this can be a certain factor that will make people trust you and want to watch longer.
Very
true. The second thing I did here was I utilized a core desire. In that second part of the hook, I talked about getting views on YouTube. Ultimately, people do want to learn how to write scripts on YouTube, but really what they want is they want to grow their channel. They want to get views, get subscribers, make money. These are all...
This is very true. Everybody eventually wants to make money from their videos, gain subscribers and stuff like that. So he hit a dead point.
4 desires that our audience has, and the more I can show them that writing a script will get you these results, I think the more likely they are to listen to what I have to say.
Right.
And the third thing I did here, which I think everyone should add into their hooks, is I used a tease. The biggest YouTubers on the platform utilize this technique of showing what's coming up later in the video. For example, Mark Wade.
Which has more destructive power, lava or acid? But to answer that question, today they'll be going head-to-head in a bit of a scientific face-off by testing each against 7 objects, including a turkey leg, an iPad, slabs of ice, a bunch of toys, a baseball bat, a diamond, and finally, an actual functioning car. Oh, wow!
That was an amazing hook.
Yeah.
In his opening line, he actually delivers on part 1, talking about lava or acid, but then the second part of his hook, he just shows us a ton of things that they are going to test later in this video. And as a viewer, if you want to see them pour lava and acid on a car, well, you got to stay to the end, and they tease that in the very beginning so you know what's going to come up. The thing that I see a lot of people do is they only tell, but they don't show. Let's say you have a cooking channel and you're doing a video about cooking ribs.
Right.
Maybe in the beginning of the video, you're going to tell people why they should watch the video.
Hey, I don't know if y'all seen that slab, but whew, yikes.
But you need to visually show footage at the beginning of your video
barbecue.
of the finished product. Maybe you throw it on the grill and putting seasoning on it. The more you can show them in the beginning, the more likely
salt is not
to
seasoning.
stick around to watch it later. Now, we do this in every episode on our podcast. If you aren't subscribed to the Think Media podcast, definitely go check it out. But you'll notice at the very beginning of each episode, we tease some of the best moments coming up later in that episode. Let me pause the video real quick, because if you're a content creator or a YouTuber and you want your videos to look like this and not like this, then it really all comes down to lighting. We love GVM because they have a ton of high quality video lights that don't break the bank. Whether you're looking for lights with RGB lighting to splash some color on your background, maybe you are looking for professional tube lights for your video projects, or you need a professional softbox setup to get lighting like this for your YouTube videos or your podcast, GVM has you covered. To check out their products, click the link down in the description, and thank you GVM for sponsoring this video.
Nice.
Once you finish writing out your hook, you're ready to write out the rest of your content. And you want to do this as seamlessly as possible so people don't feel like it's in 2 different segments, but it really flows from the hook straight into the content. Now, when you actually...
That's a very important thing, you know, so that the hook goes straight into the content, you know. It's very important.
Writing out and scripting the content, there's really 2 different ways to do this. You can write it out in bullet point form, which is what I typically like to do, or you can write it word for word, where you literally look at the script, you remember some of the words, and then you look into the camera and you repeat it back to the camera exactly how you wrote it. Now, depending on the video, I do a little bit of both. For my hooks, I really like to write those out word for word because I want it so precise and so dialed. But when it comes to the overall content that I'm sharing in the video, oftentimes I just like to use bullet points, and then I'll look into the camera like this and I'll just improv. Now, just experiment with both and then find out which one is going to work best for you.
That's actually dope. I never thought about that, you know, for him to actually write it down and then, you know, reference to it to be able to just go off the dome and improvise. That's pretty dope.
But when you actually get to writing out that content, there's a few tips here that you really need to utilize. Number 1, stick on topic. Now, this sounds very simple, but often there's bullet points or writing it out word for word, because if you just sit in front of the camera and start talking, you're going to ramble on. And so getting your thoughts down on paper is a game changer. And when you do this, people are going to watch longer. Even though your videos are a little bit shorter, they're going to be more meat and less fat, and people are going to consume more of it and again result in
That's
videos
true.
on YouTube. And another tip here is to make it easy to follow. And you can do this by breaking up your video into sections or bullet points, which for this video, I gave you my framework. It was hook, content, then transition. So there's 3 things here for you to listen to, and you know that there is still...
Hey, y'all be sure to, you know, think about this as you creating your YouTube channel, or, you know, ideas for your YouTube channel. Think about the hook, the content, and then the actual substance of the video. So definitely take note to that.
One coming up. And the more reasons you can give people to keep listening to further in your video, because maybe there's more tips, there's more mistakes, or maybe there's just another part of the framework they need to hear, they likely are going to stick around longer. Now, the third part of this framework is very important, and if you do it right, it can actually double your views. The trick with the transition is you really want to transition someone into another YouTube video by utilizing an end screen card. That way, when you get a new viewer who watches your video and they watch it all the way to the end, instead of just watching one video, they go and watch another video. And that's how you can get 2 views instead of 1. But the truth is, to actually pull that off, it's a lot harder than it seems. And so I made an entire video breaking it down and how you can implement the transition method into your script. So click on the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yo, that's the video for today, man. Y'all seen how he just broke that entire thing down to get views? And I'm not gonna lie, man, that's how I started to grow my YouTube channel. But I am going to take a few things from him as far as what he said about the get straight to the point. You know, I'm probably going to take out my intros. I'm going to see exactly what that does. I'll probably do that in the next video, take out my intro and get straight to the video and see what the retention rate is and get back to y'all on that. Without further ado, man, y'all subscribe, turn on post notification. I appreciate everybody joining in. Go subscribe to Think Media, man. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
That's the question that they ask, but I'm spazzing on their ass in my phone, I'm going fast. Fuck your questions, I'm a boss. I used to take hella losses, now broke niggas keep your distance. I ain't got